What are his unexpected bold moves that he's making in love towards you next? Hi, beautiful soul. Thank you for joining me, Mystic Mia Moksha, here on my channel, Mostly in the Moment, for another love pick a card reading. We're looking at some unexpected bold moves he's making in the name of love towards you at this time. I do read for all types of connections, so whether this is someone you're in a relationship with, just started dating, this is someone that you're in little to no communication with, or if you're single, I do also read for energies that are coming in. So it should resonate based on the pile that you pick, especially if you vibe with me and my energies, which is more highly spiritual. So we have 4 piles here. You may choose a pile based on the image, the number, or the crystal that resonates with you. The timestamps are below. And with that, I hope you enjoy these readings, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, pile 3, with the Ocean Jasper and the 2 of Flutes, with the 2 of Cups card. We're looking at his bold moves in love, and they're probably unexpected actions towards you. So I would look at first, like, if you know this person, if you're seeing or talking to them, if you're in a relationship with them, dating them, or just at least in physical contact with that person. And then we're going to look at if you are in little to no communication, or if you're single, or, you know, dating, not dating, whatever your situation is. So if you know this person, physical contact, and not. So let's see. So what bold moves is he making now? Okay, 5 of Swords in reverse. So if you've had conflict with this person recently, or some past conflict has come up again recently, or you two just kind of like are talking about like some issues that you had in the past but are already resolved, you know, it's just kind of like a reminder of how things were different back then. I feel like maybe you two kind of didn't like how the other person handled certain situations, or you two kind of fought about certain things in the past, and you two are looking back and being like, oh my god, like we've improved as people, you've improved as a partner, this relationship has evolved, has gotten better. Love seeing that proof of that, sister. Okay, yeah. I think it feels like an argument over handling family situations. I feel like you didn't like how he handled some sort of family event, or some one of your family members, or even like maybe a close friend situation. I'm not seeing like hitting on someone or inappropriate actions. I'm seeing just kind of like maybe they unintentionally talk negatively about a family event, or a family member, or some sort of situation that happened, and you don't like the way they talk about that event or that certain family member. Or it could be like a close friend too, someone who feels like a sister or like that to you. For some of you, it's not even an issue with that person or that event. It was just like he didn't understand why you didn't like the fact that he didn't, you know, say it in a nice way. Like, you're like, I get what you mean, but can you like stop saying it in this way? Something like that, you know? Yeah. So I'm getting that he has something clicked in his mind where he understands why sometimes the way he says things triggers you. Because like you understand where he's coming from, but sometimes like when you're just tired or you just had a long day and he says things the way he says it triggers you, and it's just like, okay, like I understand where you're coming from, but the way you say it makes it sound so bad, or makes it seems like you don't appreciate this, or you don't see it the way that I do, or you don't understand me, or something like that. Like, you know, like the way he says it. So that's something he's changing, because something clicks So I feel the two of you are having a conversation, and it happens again. Like, he talks about something family related, like an event, or how your family does a certain specific thing, or a certain family member, maybe one of your friends' weddings, or someone that's close to you, like a best friend, or like an actual sister or cousin, or someone like close to you in your family, a niece, aunt, something like that. Like, keep referring to them in this negative way. It's like, can you not say it that way? Like, it makes them look bad, something like that. They're gonna understand why, like, how you get triggered, and so it goes to the root of the problem, and they're not gonna trigger you like that anymore. Sorry, that was so oddly specific, but sometimes it can make or break a connection. Like, if you can't understand where your partner's coming from, like, you can't understand their small triggers, or how they like to be spoken to, that can like make or break a connection, right? Yeah, okay. So what other action are they taking? Surrender to the divine. Okay. They came out in reverse. And learning. Okay, and I'm also getting that they're learning to kind of go with the flow. Like, not control everything, not know how everything is going to go, but just kind of be there, be present with you while things are happening. I'm getting because you are very intuitive, and because you're intuitive, you like to plan ahead or something, or you can see if something's going to be an issue in the future, and so you like to get ahead of it. And they're learning to kind of not resent you for it, or not get mad at you for it. Like, why are we dealing with this now? Why can't we deal with this later? Like, why do you always have to make this a big deal? Something like where you're trying to get ahead of the issue, and they're not appreciating, like, how awesome it is that they're with a partner who makes sure that issues don't repeat themselves or arise in the future, solve issues as they come up. And they're more understanding of that now. They're like, okay, if pile 3 is addressing an issue, and even though it's not like an issue right now, they're just protecting us. They're protecting this connection. They're using their intuition to make sure that, like, this doesn't become something bigger that, like, puts like a wedge between us in the future. And, like, even though I don't think we need to think about these plans or these issues, like, obviously she has, like, really strong intuition or experience or something, knowing that this is for our highest and best good. Okay, so pile 3, I know this is kind of like, it seems like little things, but they're not. They're really big things that can make or break a relationship, right? Yeah, because I could see you two kind of like clinking glasses and being like, yes, this is a huge, small victory. I'm seeing you both kind of smiling and feeling very like proud of yourselves, being like, yeah, we maturely, like adults, handled this kind of relationship situation. Like, look at us, we're adulting, that kind of vibe. Like, both of you are just kind of looking back and be like, well, look at this, we're making relationships work. And that kind of feeling, at least from his end, he's like, yeah, like, look at me, like, I'm being all mature and stuff in this relationship. I'm fixing problems, getting ahead of problems, listening to my partner, solving things. Like, he's so proud of himself. He's so proud of both of you, which is important because I think you're proud of him too. I love that for you, pile 3. Okay. So you might want to even stick around for this next part, because you never know if there's like a third energy here, if someone's coming back from the past. You never know. So let's look into the singles. If you're a little to no communication, single, dating, not dating, whatever your situation is, but you're not in contact with a specific person, let's see what bold moves are happening in your love life that you might not even know. The Sun card. Okay. So that's like my guest card, right? And so if you were thinking of a question, it's a yes. And I feel like a lot of you are asking, like, am I meeting a potential romantic interest or like the potential one at this time? And Spirit's like, yes. Wow. Ready. Oh my goodness. Ready came out in reverse. So that means for me, like, you're more than ready, and the person that you're meant to kind of cross paths with is more than ready too. So again, this could be someone coming back or someone new. But I feel like whoever this is, it's someone that you're meant to be with. And like this is like a really powerful yes for me. So like if you have been kind of feeling like you're about to meet the one, or like the one is about to come into your life again, like yeah, you are more than ready. He is more than ready, and like both of you are very prepped and everything's aligned. The divine has orchestrated everything. The setting is set, you know, the props are set, and all you two have to do is kind of play your parts and meet each other and have this really awesome meet cute. Okay, so what other actions are happening? What action will he take towards you at that time? Believe in the impossible, and it came out in reverse. So I feel like you're also a very intuitive. This pile in general is a very, very intuitive person. You're a very intuitive person. So you might have been getting signs, synchronicity, and just kind of feeling that this person is about to enter your life, and you might have. So you're gonna be like very surprised, and the way that it happens is like almost like it seems almost impossible, right? But you're so used to impossible things happening because you're so intuitive, you're so connected that you're surprised but not surprised at the same time, if that makes any sense. He might be surprised. He might be more surprised than you are. Even though you're surprised in the moment, like you expect something like this happening in your life because you've seen it before, and you're very spiritual and intuitive, and you know things like this is possible. And when you believe something is possible, like little miraculous energies like this, like the more it happens, right? So you're like, yeah, like I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised that it happened. He might be surprised because it came out in reverse. And why would he be surprised? Help. Okay. It feels like you pop up in the right exact moment where like he needed help with something or you needed help with something, and it's just like this magical miraculous person just popped into your life. And I'm getting it goes both ways with the two hands here. I'm getting like he needed help with something that you specifically can help him with, like you as a person, your natural talents, abilities, like your know-how or your exact dates that you're going to be in that area or something. Like something worked out so exactly perfectly that he's kind of astonished. And like, you know, like the dumb face that guys make sometimes when they're like, oh my god, like did you see that happen? Like you see that sign synchronicity, or like that's so wild, you see that thing in the sky, like, you know, when they kind of see like some like little miraculous energy happen for us sometimes. It's so cute because like, oh yeah, like yeah, that's my life, like that's like what it's like to be like connected or to like be aware and like notice the magical things that happen around you. Like I feel like he makes that kind of face. The all too familiar dumbfounded guy face. And he also is able to help you in a very specific way that you need help right now. I feel like for him it's a very like the way that you can help him is a very specific, unique, and detailed way, and the way he can help you is more general but like kind of like one whole area of your life, like one more general, broader, bigger way, and for you it's more like specific, unique way. So it's like it's a win-win. It's kind of miraculous. You two are ready. There's nothing more you can do. You just kind of let this happen. All right. So pile 3, I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, I really appreciate a like or comment. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 7 with the tiger's eye and the Knight of Flutes, or the Knight of Cups. It says the hopeless romantic here. Okay, so let's look at his bold moves and love towards you, unexpected actions towards you. So I'm going to look at it into energies. One is going to be if you are seeing this person, talking to this person, if you're in a relationship or dating this person, or if you're at least in physical contact with this person. And the second is going to be if you're in little to no communication, if you're single, whether you're dating or not, but you're not really in contact with this person. And you can check out both energies if you wish. But let's see if you are in contact with him and your person in mind, what is his bold move towards you? The Fool card. Okay. All right. Pile 7. Get ready for a very romantic adventure. This person is shooting his shot. So whether he's trying to rekindle this love or this person is like, you know, going all in, whatever it is, I feel like there's like a hopeless romantic feeling. So he sees this as like a chance to kind of give it all it's got, to kind of win you over once and for all. Or if you're already in a relationship with this person, like he's putting in a lot of energy and effort to kind of rekindle this love. But I do see that he wants this fresh start with you. He hopes to kind of start a new kind of relationship with you. Reflection. Okay, wow. And it came out in reverse. He's seeing more and more of himself in you. And he's realizing like how similar the two of you actually are. I'm getting like maybe he didn't realize that you two kind of want the same things. Or maybe he's starting to see that he wants the same things as you finally. And that you two aren't so different, that you're someone he can trust with these bigger goals and aspirations and relationships. I feel like he didn't think you were up for it. Yeah. There's something about like, you say you want these things, but I don't know if you're actually gonna put in the work for it, or actually going to like step up when it's time to kind of do the work. I feel like he sees you as someone who's just like too zenned out, too chill, and so you might speak about these sweet things and like things you want to accomplish, cute date ideas, or you know, bigger goals, but it seems like you're so fragile or calm or peaceful or timid or something like that to actually make it happen. Pile 7. I don't know if this person knows you at all. I feel like they're like, oh, look at pile 7, like this like tiny, petite, quiet, timid women. Even if you aren't, like you have the energy of that. And they see you as this kind of like delicate, fragile being. I don't know if they know how much like you've done in your life. I don't know if they know like how much you're capable of. Just because you come off cool, calm, cool, collected doesn't mean you can't like get some stuff done. And I feel like something changed in them recently that made them realize, oh, you're not like this like quiet, do nothing kind of person that's always chilled out or lazy or procrastinating. You're just a really peaceful mind. You're a really peaceful energy. It's actually more work and hard work to have to be in that energy than not. I think this person is just kind of used to like seeing like angry people out there, people who can't control their emotions, people who try to keep busy all the time because they're too afraid to like think about things they need to heal. So you know those people who are just constantly like go because they can't sit with themselves, they don't like themselves, or they don't want to think about things that they don't like about their life or healing that they need to do, you know. And so I feel like, yeah, they even like can like equate like girl boss energy to people who are constantly doing productive things in the physical. but not realizing that you're not just productive physically, but you're also productive like mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So this person is like, oh my goodness, I'm the fool here. I'm the fool here. How did I not see that Pile 7 is a badass MFing chick who could kick anyone's butt? Who could kick anything in life's... Kick the butt of anything in life. Take on any project, any goal. And they're like, I feel like they're falling for you all of a sudden. Or falling for you all over again. Because they couldn't see this before. Okay, interesting. What other action are they taking towards you? Expect powerful change. Yep. So this is a timeless reading, but around the time that I'm posting this is the solar eclipse in Aries coming up, which is the new moon at the same time. And then also Venus is going into Aries, which is why I did this reading, because it's like that's around, like that energy kind of brings up like being bold in love. Coincidentally, my Venus is in Aries, so I am very bold AF in love, and that intimidates a lot of people, which is probably why I have a career in it, right? But yeah, I feel like expect this person to see you in a completely different way. That meaning like treat you differently, treat the relationship differently, try really, really hard, put all the energy and effort into this. Like watch that happen. Pile 7. Okay. Anger. I feel like this is your energy. Like I feel like they're gonna sense that like you kind of gave them a chance, gave them a hand, like gave them like an opportunity for this connection, and they couldn't see you. And I feel like no matter how spiritually high and mighty and mature you are, that would piss off anybody. You give someone a chance, give them your heart, be vulnerable, be open to them, and they just kind of dismiss you. That would piss anyone off, right? And you can't get mad at them because they see you for who you are now, but it's really, really, really difficult to give someone a second chance. It's extremely difficult, especially in love. I mean, a lot of people do, but it's not like the hurt never goes away, right? Like this person abandoned you, they broke your trust, you know, whatever it is. Like I feel like this is their challenge. If they want to put all the energy and effort they have into releasing this anger within you, releasing any doubt within you that this person is right for you, that they can step up in the appropriate ways, and be a reflection of you, like be someone who is worthy of your time, energy, and can reflect back to you the energy that you put out into the world, the energies you put into the connection, right? Because you have this like masterful energy, and they didn't even notice it at first. And now that they're noticing it, that means that they are leveling up, that they're evolving. But I feel like this anger is still like, yeah, they're like, I'm gonna put in so much work. I'm gonna be this romantic guy, like you just see and watch. They're gonna put a lot of energy and effort into this connection. But I feel like this is something that the two of you need to work on if this is a relationship that both of you want, you know? Because I feel like even if you like this person, the love never went away, or how much you care for them never went away. It's just kind of, there's this anger and resentment still there, lack of trust, doubt in this connection. Yeah, so it looks like they're willing to give it all they got. So it's up to you, Pile 7, what you want to do with that. But it does seem like they're sorry and they're willing to put in the work. So, all right, so let's go into if you are single, little to no communication here, but like in no contact. But like if you want, you can definitely look at this energy as well. You never know who's gonna pop back into your life, you know. Okay, so little to no communication, single folks, and bold move someone is making towards you. Judgment. Oh, someone is choosing you. Pile 7, someone is picking you to be the one. I feel like for some of you, like obviously you know this person, but I feel like for a lot of you this is unexpected. You haven't really thought about this person for a long time, or you didn't think that this was even a thing. Maybe you don't even know if they're in a relationship or not. Like you had not thought about this person, or you haven't really checked up on them or something at all. I feel like this is someone that you don't really know that well, or it's been a long time since you've talked to this person. Creativity. Okay, so I feel like this is a highly creative individual, and they will pick a very, very unique way to reach out to you. Very, like, specifically unique to them, very creative, very authentic to them. And also authentic to you. Like, I have a feeling that they get your sensibilities, that they get your, like, taste in music, or your taste in art or something like that, or like things that you would like and that they're good at, that they can create for you. Ooh, a secret admirer. This isn't just a secret admirer though. This is like someone that like is like, hey, I want to make Pile 7 my wifey. This is step 1. And I feel like they're kind of in the woodworks, like they're coming out of nowhere. I think you're going to be surprised, Pile 7, that this person is unexpectedly popping up. And I'm getting that you don't really know this person so much anymore. Like you might not know this person really that well, or you haven't for a very long time. Okay, so what's this bold move that they're making? Look at the bigger picture. Okay. Full moon in Sagittarius. Okay. This person wants to embark on a creative adventure or creative endeavor with you. I'm getting the latter. So I feel like this person wants to work on some sort of big life goal or wants some sort of passion project with you. Okay. So this person sees you as the one and they want to create with you. So they're going to appeal to your creative sensibilities or your passions in life initially, because they want you to kind of get excited about this. Whatever this is, like they're kind of like, I want Pile 7 to get excited about this possibility, so I'm going to bring it up to her a lot. I'm going to try to get her involved. I'm going to try to surprise her with like little gifts and little like reminders of this creative project, and how creative she is and how well we work together in this way. It could be just like the way that you live your life is so unique and creative. It could be the way that you two present yourself to the world is very creative. Maybe both of you like to dress in very specific ways. It could be creating a lifestyle, creating like a family dynamic that's very unique or creative, living in a different location. It could be like putting a band together. It could be getting involved in some sort of husband-wife project, traveling the world, creating a vlog together, or just like some sort of project. I'm getting saving some sort of animal or some sort of wildlife, something like that. Taking on something unique. This person is like amping you up though. They're trying to get you excited for this. I feel like this is like totally like off your radar. You don't see this coming at all. This person's like hyping you up and you're just kind of like, yeah, I don't know, like I put that away or something like that. But they're trying to get you excited. Let's see. Free message. I 100% feel that this person is going to be like, no pressure, like, hey, I'm like doing this thing in this area, like you want to join me and, you know, try it out, like, you know, see what you like, let me fly you out, or, you know, why don't you come here and stay with me, or I'll pay for the hotel, like just see if this like is something you're interested in, or you don't even have to do anything, you can just watch me or something like that. This first one is on me, this is free, or like something about like paying for your travel expenses or something like that in order for you to check this out, or being like, hey, like I just wanted to check, like no worries, like you don't have to stress if you're not interested in it, like I just wanted to like ask, and hey, maybe like I can hit you up if there's another opportunity, or maybe I can tell you what I'm doing if you want me to just tell you, like vicariously live through me and see what I'm, you know, like something about like keeping you in the loop, saying it's like no pressure to you or something like that. Really, really fun vibes, Pile 7. Like, I feel like they're playing it off like it's really casual, but I think you'll be able to see soon if there's something here, because it's really intriguing for you, I'm getting, because it's like completely out of left field. You don't expect this. You don't expect it to be related to something that you're really interested in, because I feel like you put it away or something like that, or you didn't expect it to do it with another person, especially this person who's like, where do they even come from? For some of you, this is like someone who checks out your work, or who just met you at work, or met you through someone at work, or through someone else. Like this person just met you and they're really interested in like roping you into whatever they're working on, or roping you into where they work, or where, you know, like, yeah. Oh, it's really fun. It's who knows? You never know where this is gonna go, Pile 7. So yeah, exciting fun times. If you enjoyed this reading, I really appreciate a like or comment. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful Pile 17. The Rose Quartz and the Ace of Flutes, or the Ace of Cups. It says first kiss here. So let's see his bold moves towards you in love, his unexpected actions towards you. I'm going to look at like if you have a person in mind first, and if you're seeing or talking to this person, if you're in a relationship or dating this person, or at least in physical contact. And then I'm going to do a little to no communication, or if you're single, dating or not dating, on the other side, if you're not in physical contact with the other person. And you could definitely always check out the other energy, because you never know who else might be in the picture in your love life, or unexpectedly popping back in to say hi, or, you know, new person coming through, who you never know. All right, so let's look at his bold moves for you in love if you are in contact with this person. King of Wands in reverse. Okay. All right, so I'm getting he's cutting off a plan. There's something that two of you were looking forward to. Raven. It's so funny, this Raven card keeps popping up. I shuffled this deck a million times and it keeps popping out. Okay. All right, so I do feel like even if this is something new, like new person you're dating, new connection, or you've been with this person for a really long time, it seems like you two kind of had an idea of how things would go. There's like, I'm getting one specific plan that you two had, that you're like, you both were like, oh, this is definitely happening. We're both on the same page in regards to this thing. But they just had, something just changed. With the Raven, I'm getting, there might have been something that ended. Someone's job, maybe even like your contract for something, like maybe your lease is up on the apartment, or it could have been even like someone, like a family member or a friend passed away. But I feel like it's something less severe. Maybe it was like a coworker or something. that passed away. Maybe, yeah, someone lost their job or ended working at a place, and all of a sudden everything changes. And both of you have such faith in each other and in the connection that you both, again, are on the same page with like, hey, remember that long-term goal that we have? I don't think we're supposed to do that. And like, I feel like he's kind of nervous telling you that, because like this is something both of you had planned, or both of you were like, you know, on the same page about. And maybe it was like, oh, moving into this new place together, or you know, having a child, or getting married, or I feel like it's something that you're planning to do in the future. Like, you know, like, oh, in a few years from now, let's do this. Or, hey, I've always wanted to move to this area. Like, I always pictured myself doing that in like 5 to 7 years. But something's like, it's not even like on the back burner. Or maybe you two are putting this goal or wish or project on the back burner because something else popped up. And both of you are like, oh, wait, this doesn't feel right anymore. But like not knowing what the next move is, what's going to replace that long-term goal, just knowing that you have to cut your losses, cut the energy of this long-term goal for something else. Okay, so what is this something else, Spirit? What is going on? I'm so curious. Show the world the real you. I read slow the world down, upside down. Okay, so I'm getting both of you kind of want to take some time out, just the two of you, to kind of figure out what you actually want to do with something that means more to you than what this other thing was. Maybe you two kind of feel like whatever this loss was changed the two of you so much and how you see life, or what's important to you, or what you rather focus on, that both of you are like, let's do it. Because with the first kiss here, this is a really like honeymoon kind of energy I'm getting. So both of you are kind of like really feeling each other, really digging each other, and your love for each other and love for your life. So I'm getting this kind of project that's kind of been put on the back burner or kind of canceled with something that like people might have expected of you, might be like the natural next step in the relationship or something like that, or something that you two still want, but maybe not immediately. Maybe there's something else that you both think is more important. And both of you are kind of like, let's take the time out to kind of figure out what we really want. Why rush into these things? Or what if that's not the thing that we both value most in a relationship? Wow. So both of you are like, okay, really digging each other. Let's take some time out, you know, make lots of good love and have a lot of fun just hanging out, getting to know each other, the real each other. Because there's energy of like, show the world the real you. I'm gonna like, you two are first showing each other the real you, because it came out in reverse. Like both of you are excited to kind of really dig into who you really are, what you really actually want in life, and then be able to kind of do it. Not caring what other people think just yet, like just really focusing on what the two of you want. It's like rekindling the spark in this connection too, with this first kiss energy. So whether this is a new connection, and this is happening like early on, or this is like later on in the connection, like I feel like this is rekindling the spark. Like there's definitely like excitement here, and it's getting you both excited in the bed as well, or in romantic ways, just like showing little ideas to each other, texting each other more throughout the day and stuff like that. Just like, I don't know, this is this little like excitement of who knows what the future holds next, you know? Like it's the spice of life to jump into the unknown, right? But with the right partner and confidence in yourself, it could be the most romantic thing. Okay. Reproach. Funny. Yeah, there's a definite like disapproval, disappointment in a future goal between the two of you now. And you both feel it. You're both like, I kind of don't want to live there anymore. Or, I don't think living with your parents is the best idea anymore. You know, maybe there's something like, something goes wrong. Like maybe the parents get a divorce, or there's like a new puppy and it barks all night. Or, you know, you might find out that you're pregnant. It's like, oh, maybe it's not a good idea to make this move now or make this change now. I don't know, just something like where both of you are like, yeah, I'm on the same page as you. I don't think this is a good idea anymore. And that's life, you know. It's never the destination, it's the journey, right? So even if you get to the destination, it's like, oh, I'm not feeling this anymore, you know. And you know, it's good to voice it, because you might always regret it if you don't. And maybe your partner feels the same way. In this case, both of you do feel the same way. And I'm also getting it's a wonderful time to reapproach your future plans and your future goals. And actually, it brings the both of you closer together and kind of gives you this kind of little bit of like a young love feel, like, you know, kind of honeymoony feel, which is like lovely. Because it doesn't bring you both down. It actually lifts the both of you up. Being excited and being on the same page of like, who knows what life could bring next. Yeah, I love that. Pile 17 for you. All right, so now we're going to look into if you're in little to no communication with this person, or if you're single, dating, not dating, or, you know, just a new person coming in or person coming back. Temperance. It says bold move. Temperance. All right, someone's taking their sweet ass time. Someone knows what they're doing. They look really good because they don't look desperate. They look really cool. Like they look like James Dean, I'm hearing. Just someone who just doesn't care too much about anything, doesn't take life too seriously, can be very serious and poised and stoic, but at the same time, take risks, make moves. This person knows what they're doing. They have a really, really cool disposition. Like they're really, I don't know, like their energy and aura is like very like, I don't know how to describe it. Cool. It's a word. I like don't use the word cool, and I said it like a million times. Protecting love. Okay. Yeah. So funny. I swear I shuffled this deck, but same cards are coming up. Okay. Speed. Protecting love and speed. Yeah, okay. So I'm getting that this person, they're it's not tricky or slimy, but they know what they're doing. You know? And this is good. You want someone who's smart. You want someone who makes the right moves, who doesn't just like sit there and do nothing, who actively pursues you, but at the same time isn't like pressuring you or acting kind of desperate, right? So this person, the way that they're approaching you is very, very good, very awesome. But they do want to lock you down. And just another card for like the people who are in connection with someone. Journey came up, so that's so appropriate. Like I kept talking about it's a journey, not the destination, right? Okay, so yeah, this person coming through, they know what they have to do, and they're making sure that they're doing it the right way. They're being serious, but they want to have fun with you. They're making a lot of moves, but they also want to take time to get to know you. They want to move things along, but they also take their time, kind of thing, you know? They want to show you affection, attention, and show that they want you and they're actively pursuing you, but also not make it too obvious or make it too pushy or overbearing. Really good energy here. of someone pursuing you and in the right way. Pile 17. Okay, so what's another action they're taking towards you? A bold move. It's time to release negativity. Okay, interesting. So we have the full moon in Scorpio. This is a timeless reading, but there is a full moon in Scorpio in the month that I'm reading this. Let's see. Like a couple of weeks out. A few weeks out. Time to release negativity. It's more like kind of like getting real with yourself. Yeah, I feel like he's doing something. Regrets. Yeah, he's trying to do something different than before, or he's trying to do something different than before. So whether this is a new person or someone coming back in, they don't like how they handled a pursuit of a relationship in the past. I'm getting the last person that they tried to pursue, or the last time they tried to pursue you, they felt like they did it all wrong. They went about it the wrong way. And usually they would like kind of give up and just kind of move on, but they see you as this kind of prize, someone worth protecting, someone that, like, life is short. This is the person I want to spend time with. Who am I kidding? Like, I'm not gonna lie to myself. Like, am I gonna find anyone better than her? No. So why am I wasting my time like pretending to move on or pretending to give up on something that I know is right for me, that I have to make moves on eventually? So this person gains some sort of confidence in themselves. And so they're coming off really cool to you, Pile 17. Like, wow, this person is like amazing, like heartthrob, type, like a movie star in the way that they act. Like, this could be a romantic drama, the way they're behaving towards you, but it's like all the right moves. They're saying all the right things. They're taking action in all the right times. They're doing more than enough, but not too much. It's like the perfect formula. And so it's if someone that you have a crush on is acting that way towards you, like, oh my God, like, it's going to make your heart flutter, right? So Pile 17 singles, I would not take this as a bad sign. I would take this as like a really good sign. This person has evolved, learned and grown from who they were. This is someone who's mature and ready to take on a relationship, do the right things, make the right moves, don't wait till it's too late, get ahead of things, do more than is being asked, but not overbearing. Like, this is someone who knows their stuff, and they're not like I don't know, because I keep feeling like they're acting. Like, it's like, is this an act? Like, whoever is this perfect? Who like movie stars act this way, because they have this like confidence. They're usually very charismatic. This person is coming off really cool, but they're not even like trying. It's like, sorry, I'm like really hyping this person up, Pile 17, but I can't lie. Like, this person is coming off really cool. Like, this is someone that you, like, when you have a crush on someone when you're like a kid, when you're like a teenager, like, and like your person they can't do any wrong, or you just kind of like, I don't know, you just have hearts in your eyes for them. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting with this person, because they, like, literally, they're making all the right moves, saying all the right things, like making you feel really comfortable, really special, giving you a lot of attention and focus, and they're learning about you. They're taking time to understand things about you and understand what you want in a relationship. It's too much. This is really romantic, Pile 17. Like, but I'm like getting, like, if you're questioning, like, oh, should I be worried about this? Is this like a psychopath? who is this perfect, right? Spirit's like, no. Like, this person has just like learned a lot from past experiences, even if they didn't have too many. Like, they took the time to really learn and grow as a person, specifically in relationships. So you're getting the good end of the stick. Like, you might feel like you're just incredibly lucky. How's someone this good looking interested in me? How's someone this suave interested in me? Isn't he like a woman killer, like a lady killer? Like, isn't he like too good to be true? And Spirit's like, no, like, you deserve this. You've done the work to bring in a healthy relationship like this. But on top of that, this person, has done as much work as you. And you're both finding each other. It goes both ways. All right, Pile 17. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, I really appreciate a like or comment. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day. And I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful Pile 33. With the Lapis Lazuli and the King of Rings, so the King of Pentacles card. It says the jeweler on the bottom here. We're looking at his bold moves in love towards you. So some unexpected moves in your connection in love. And I'm breaking it down into two parts because it just makes sense. So the first part is like if you are actually seeing this person, talking to this person, if you're in a relationship with them, dating them, or at least in physical contact with this person. And the second part is if you're in little to no communication, or if you're single, whether you're dating or not. And it's always interesting if you want to check out the other energy, because you never know who's going to pop up in your life, and surprises like crazy now everywhere. Like, this is a timeless reading, but eclipses are happening, Venus is getting into Aries, like crazy things. Okay, so you never know. So let's look into, if you are in physical contact with this person, his bold moves towards you. Okay, Queen of Wands. Okay, first of all, this person finds you to be insanely sexy. You can't do any wrong. You can totally bring your best in any situation. If you have to talk in a group or to new people, you can be totally charismatic. Sorry, I was like coughing. I had to pause for a second. You can be totally charismatic. You could totally charm the socks off of anyone you meet. If you have to make an impromptu speech, if you had to put on an outfit for an event a type of event you've never been to, I'm getting like arm candy. He loves kind of showing you off a little bit. He feels like you raise his status, and not like in a overtly superficial way. Just like he thinks you're pretty, and he thinks you're beautiful, first of all, and so he likes having you on his arm, being like, oh, look at my beautiful wife, or look at my beautiful girlfriend, or my beautiful whatever friend. He feels confident because of you whenever he goes out, or whenever he's doing things. And I'm getting like you're also very successful in whatever you do for work. You're successful in, I don't know, in whatever way he sees success. Like, maybe you're very successful socialite, or you're very successful in work. You're a very successful family member, family role model. Maybe you're really good, tight with your family. And that just kind of like, he's like, yeah, like that's the kind of person I want when we create our family. Someone who's like knows how to create that kind of loving dynamic in a family. Or maybe you're good at anything you touch. He thinks so. But yeah, okay, so I feel like that was just like compliments about you. What are his moves then? Gentleness. Okay, I see. All right, so he feels like you have to put on so many uniforms for life. You know, you have to put on so many different masks, so many different faces, so many different personalities, you do so many different things in your day and in your week, in your life, so many roles that you play that, and you had to put on like a shell of an armor every time you go out there and you do something at work or you do something with your family or when you're in social life, that sometimes you just want to be held and treated gently like a flower. I'm getting. And so he sees that and he's so happy to be able to provide that for you. I feel like this is a new thing because he kind of always felt like, oh, look at Pile 33, she's a girl boss, she can hold her own, right? And not recognizing that there's a part of you that really just needs to have peace, time to be nurtured. Just kind of, I'm getting like him putting like his hands through your hair, just kind of playing with your hair and just kind of gently, like, not fondle, gently and like nurture, gently, like kind of, I'm getting like pat on the head, like just like not in like any like looking down at you way, but just kind of in a way that you need to be treated gently sometimes. You crave that because we always put on like this hard armor, and that's like 1,000 pounds that you wear every day. It's like, come on, like you need some time to just not be wearing that armor or constantly changing your mask. Like you just want to, I don't know, I'm gonna just like lay out in your bed like a starfish and do nothing. And maybe get like, you know, a back rub or something, or like someone else make dinner, or just, you know, I'm seeing him like put up like I don't know, like quiet spa music, or you know, like candles lit for you or something, like trying to like make it like nice and quiet and spa like for you, because like that's something like you have to always do for yourself if you want like spa like time for yourself, like a mini retreat for yourself. Like you have to do all the work, like you have to get your bath water running, you have to like pick out the candles, or you know, schedule time for yourself or something like that. So it's like really nice when your partner gets it and can do that stuff for you. And I'm getting like your partner is like doing something like that for you soon in a big way. That's like a spa weekend or something like that. Or your partner, if they hadn't noticed that you would like these things sometimes, this kind of more gentleness, this gentle touch, they're kind of recognizing it now, and they're gonna do it more moving forward, because they just thought that you were just someone who's like always go go go. And like guys can be like that. They have testosterone like pumped through their body like that like releases every 15 minutes. You know, they can do that. They can be go 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 if they needed to, if they wanted to. But like female hormones are so good. They work on a monthly basis, right? It's completely different. And also, most of the things that women do right now is very masculine energy, like, you know, going out into the workforce, socializing with people all the time, you know, even taking care of the household can be very physically draining. And sometimes you just need some gentleness in your life. You know, how many of us do need a little bit more gentleness in our life, more quiet, more peace. You know, even like the shows and movies and music now, it's like all like very so harsh. Like, why is it so harsh? Like, can you calm down a little bit? Like, can you not like kill someone every other scene? Like, can you write a story where that doesn't happen? Is it like possible? Is it like okay, so I feel like he's understanding that, like, you know, and men have these like these feminine energies too. Maybe they have it less frequently than women, but you know, there's like feminine men and masculine women. That's natural, that's normal. But like, there's a part of us that needs more feminine energy, which is receptive, being gentle, being held, being nurtured. You know, the person who does all the nurturing all the time sometimes needs to be nurtured too, you know. Especially nowadays where females are forced into so many like masculine energies. And this is also very true of men that hold a lot of feminine energy too. Like sometimes you just need to be able to hold that space, and you need your partner to kind of be able to recognize when you need some peace and quiet. And it's like the sweetest thing. It is like the freaking sweetest thing when your partner can recognize that you need some nurturing and can like do it for you, especially if they're more masculine energies, right? Like be like, oh, like maybe some candles will help, or incense, or this bath, or you know, a little bit of this massage, or you know, let me pour her some wine, or some, you know, buy her some dessert, or make her some dessert, something like that, you know. Like it's really sweet when a masculine energy can recognize that for their feminine energy. Okay, so what bold moves are they making? A time for healing. Wow, yeah, see, and it came out in reverse. I feel like they've been partaking. They've been partaking in some of these like feminine energy rituals, like some of these like more gentle rituals. And again, like I said, like masculine energy, they don't need it as much as the feminine energies do, but like they still do. And so they might be learning how to do self-care and self-nurturing, and then partaking. Maybe when you're like putting on a mask, you're like, do you want a mask too? Or at least like, I don't know, like, you know, like, hey, I'm thinking about taking a walk near this quiet pond. Do you want to come with me? But having the need to kind of just quiet down, treat each other gently, you know, no like loud rock music or rap music going like every two, like, you know, just maybe when you're going to watch a more like feminine energy movie, you ask him to like sit in if he wants, you know. Maybe it's not his thing, but you know, he's opening his mind up, his heart up, and he's like seeing the value and like treating himself more gently more often. Because like guys too, masculine energies too, grew up in a world where they're like forced to be very strong all the time. And although they might not need as much gentle times as women do, but like they still would benefit from it every once in a while. So I feel like, yeah, they're getting educated. I love that. I could see them doing some yoga with you, or you know, like just like maybe even watching shows or movies or reading books that are kind of more like chilled out. Like that's not like we're going to war every 2 seconds, you know. It's the other side of life. Yeah, but they're learning and they see the value in it, which is really cool. And they're also, yeah, partaking in it, but also they're able to kind of give you that, you know. Maybe your mother can nurture you, your girlfriends, your sisters, other women, you know, if you go to a yoga class or whatever. It's sometimes good. Like, it's really good to have feminine energy around sometimes. It can be really healing because it gives you that, like, the mother or sister energy, which is really helpful, especially if you don't get much of that. So to have, like, a female healer or Reiki healer or anything like that, or getting massaged by like, a female can be really, like, nurturing in a different way than your partner can be, than masculine energies can be. And like, yeah, even getting healing from another woman, like even I feel like, yeah, just getting like advice from your girlfriend or like in different ways, like whether it's about a car or a work situation or even like a relationship, seeing it from a feminine perspective then rather than always a masculine perspective kind of like gives you the best of both worlds. And so I'm getting that your partner is starting to see the value of the feminine perspective, which is really cool. Trying things out, and then also learning how they can give that to you. How they can give you that peace and gentleness in the ways that you prefer. Awesome, Pile 33. I know that might not be what you expected, but I feel like with this jeweler card, like I feel like your person, they're like getting ready to propose to you, right? They're getting ready to like lock you down. Maybe they already have the ring. Maybe they've already like picked it out, or it's on the way kind of energy. Like I feel like they're getting this energy of like, this is someone I want to settle down with. And so learning this about you, learning this about the feminine energy is huge. It's huge because they value the feminine role in a relationship, the feminine energies within a person, and now that they can see the value of it, then now that they can understand it, they can implement it in their own lives and help you with it in your life and even in the world. So this is like a big deal. This is something that solidifies what they already knew about you, which is like, I want to make this person the one, they're going to add so much value to my life. They do so much, and they do more than I knew before, A lot of people don't understand like how much the feminine energy does, even energetically. Like it's wild. It's wild what having a female in a household will do for that home, the energies of that home, the energies of the people that live in that home. Like energetically, we do so much. We're always go. And it's hard for masculines or males or this like masculine society to understand how much females do. And on top of that, we're forced to do all this physical stuff. Like you have like, I wish someone could make a video about that. Anyway, so Pile 33, if you want to stick around for the second part, we're going to go into if you're in little to no communication with your person, if you're single, whether you're dating or not. What is his bold move towards you in love? 4 of Cups in reverse. Okay. Again, this person finds you so interesting. They feel like you're the missing puzzle piece in their life, the thing that they were missing in past relationships, and they couldn't put their finger on it. It's like, like my past relationships or people that I had romantic interest in, or potentials, like they were missing something, but I didn't know what it was. I feel like something was missing in my life, and I don't know what it was. I don't know what this missing thing is. And then you come walk into their life, and they're like, I'm gonna grab this woman. I'm gonna snatch her up, because if you, at this point, because of the unique time we're in humanity, where a lot of people are spiritually awakening, if you find a good woman, you snatch her up. Like, it's like if you wait too long, like someone will take her. So this person, Pile 33, he sees you walk into his life. So whether this is someone new or someone returning into your life, and he's like, I'm not waiting around for a second chance. I'm not waiting around. I'm not taking my time with this. I'm going to ask her out immediately. And I feel like if this is someone returning, someone coming back into your life, like they couldn't see that other thing that was missing until they had time away from you. If this is someone new coming into your life, they, I feel like they came close to settling down with someone, but then cut it off at the very end because it felt like something big was missing in the relationship, but they couldn't put their finger on it. And they were kind of like, did I do the right thing? Did I do the right thing? And then you come across their path, and they're like, oh, 100%. It's still kind of mysterious. They still can't put their finger on it, but they know you have that thing that the other relationships didn't have. beauty, inner beauty, inner beauty. Because you're beautiful. You're very beautiful. Pile 33, because we saw that from the other energy too. Like, you're drop dead gorgeous, right? But, you know, there's a lot of beautiful people out there who are just ugly inside. And you have true, natural inner beauty and outer beauty too. But like, we're focusing on the inner beauty because that's rare. Inner beauty is rare. Nowadays, anyone can look pretty with makeup, right? And a lot of people have a hard time accepting the beauty that they were born with, and also it's because people have a hard time accepting other people's beauty for what what it is. So we have a lot of people who are ugly inside in the world, and that's the true problem. So when your person, pile 33, sees you walk across the room, they're like, I'm running to her. I'm not walking. I'm not waiting till she talks to someone else, or wait until she stops talking to the person. I am interjecting in that conversation. I am talking to her right now, and I'm not walking. I am running here. So they realize that you have pure beauty, because the unicorn here is like, it signifies purity, and I feel like there's like a real, they see this real pure, good, kind heart. Because a lot of people fake being nice, like they're nice, which is just kind of being like polite in society, right? But they're not actually kind. You're actually kind. And I don't know if you know Pile 33, how rare that is. You might have friends and family members that are kind, but that's because that's where you got it from, and that's because that's what you attract, because you have it within you. Look out in the world. Like, if you go talk to people, like, yeah, generally people have a good nature, but it's very hard to find people who are genuinely kind, who don't have some other motive, right? I'm not gonna say it's like super rare, just like, it's rare to have a beautiful person who also is beautiful on the inside. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, so what else are they taking action on? What else? What other big move are they making? Work through your fears. New Moon in Scorpio. Okay. This person does kind of hold a fear of like, hey, I almost made it to the finish line with my previous person, or with a previous relationship that I felt this strongly about, and it all went to shit. How do I know that that's not going to happen again? I'm putting everything I got into this connection. I'm taking a chance here. This person, Pile 33, has the ability to break my heart, but they are like, this is so worth it. This is like 1 in a billion. Like, this person, like, if I don't try to snatch her up, like, someone else will. Like, I have to shoot my shot here. So they are being very courageous. They're doing, fighting all their fears and walking up to you and shooting their shot. Mirror effect. Okay, I'm getting kind of like, when you're having a conversation with someone, and they're paying attention to you, they're taking the time to understand you, they like you, they start kind of mirroring what you're doing. Like, if you have your hand on the chair, they'll put their hand on the chair. If you cross your legs, they'll cross their legs, and things like that. So I'm getting that kind of energy, where you both realize that you're mirroring each other. I've done that a couple of times where I caught myself mirroring the person that I'm talking with, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm mirroring them. Oh, that must mean I like them, And so it's kind of funny, because I feel like you even catch yourself mirroring this person, Pile 33, but he also starts mirroring you, and it's like, an obvious, it's so obvious, especially if you're someone who's like watching the two of you, that you two have like a special connection, that there's something going on here, something special going on here. But I feel like both of you, even in having this conversation with each other, this initial conversation, you two catch yourselves like mirroring each other's hand movements and stuff like that, and posture, and also like laughing at each other's jokes and trying not to get excited about how they're interested in the same things as you, and really trying not to get your hopes up that this person is like, oh my god, this might be the one, like trying to make that get out of your mind and just kind of stay focused on in the moment, like on the conversation. So I feel like this is a very like exciting meeting for you, Pile 33, if you're single. Yeah, wow. So if you resonated or like this reading, I really appreciate your like or comment. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light.